I didn't hear that.
What he was saying was he want to know what was it like working with Big?
Yeah.
Oh, you see, when you living in the moment, we was living in the moment then. So it was like, like being with your man and actually going to the studio and actually something coming out of it.
Man.
We didn't know what was gonna come out of it, but we knew the shit was ill. And Big was, he just treated everybody like we was all gonna make it. We never was in the studio without food. We never was in the studio without bud. Like,
right.
And half of the time, he wasn't even really in the control room with us. He'd be somewhere off, I guess, scripting shit in his head or writing in his head or whatever he was doing. And next thing you know, he'll end up in the booth.
Uh-huh.
And the shit be ill. We all be in there partying. Like, like we ain't working and shit, but we really working. I'm directing engineers that, put hi-hats over here, add some thump to the kick. But it's like a party atmosphere the whole time we in the studio.
Man.
Whatever studio we was at, soundtrack, what you call it, other shit over there, off of Broadway, I forgot the name.
Damn, that's dope, man. Damn, that's, whew.
It was, like I said, we was living in the moment, so we didn't really know what was really happening.
Right.
We was just working and just doing shit and just, staying busy. And, we was one of the, outside of Easy Mo B, we was one of the first producers to actually get in the studio in. It was Easy Mo B first, and then it was like us.
Okay.
And we was in there, with them a lot. Because the first two songs, the first two songs we made was Me and My Bitch and One More Chance.
And that's what I was gonna allude to that too, like because that's what really kind of turned me out, like on you as far as the production side of things, which I knew it was you and Witch Dot, but and those are some of my favorite, like Everyday Struggle. If I'm not mistaken, y'all produced that too, right?
Yeah. The funny thing about Everyday Struggle was the last song that was recorded on the album.
Oh.
We needed one more song. And Puffy came to us. And that was actually the last song that was recorded.
Oh, man.
Ready to Die.
And I saw in another interview you was talking about how you was playing trash for Big that you couldn't give him. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yo, stop playing me these joints." I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was some shit that was about to go on Slaughterhouse. It was either Slaughterhouse or it was the makings of Sitting on Chrome. And there was a lot of shit that I had on this tape. I think it was a dad I had. And he was like, "Y'all wanted that shit?" I was like, "Damn, that shit is already about to get recorded." And the funny shit about the ill shit is Everyday Struggle. I mean, Me and My Bitch and One More Chance. I made those original versions to just change how I was writing. I was writing a lot of like, hood boom bap shit or whatever. So I said, if I change the production style and start using smoother sample shit that niggas ain't really fuck with yet, because nobody had at that point had fuck with the bars.
Right.
Or people was on to Minnie Riggleton, Tribe Called Quest, but not that particular song that we had used for Me and My Bitch. So those two things was really for me. And Big heard this shit and was like, "Yo, I want them." I was like, "What can I do at that point?"
No
Just
doubt.
make some more music.
Facts.
Make some more music. That's it.
Yeah. Man, that sounds dope, man. Can you hear me?
Rest is history.
Can you hear E, or you just hearing me?
I can eat.
You can.
Okay.
All right.
But look, no, CJ, it's a viewer that asked a great question.
You got a question in the comments? What's the question?
And the question is from Biggie. He said, look, ask him what is his hottest track and what does he believe was his hottest track that he produced?
He said they want to know what track you that you created that you feel like is your favorite one?
Yeah.
Well, just any track, not necessarily something for any. Well, it's probably gonna be something I did for one of my projects. It's this shit called Digga Man, where I use this fucking sample from Beetlejuice.
Oh.
And I'm gonna send it to you.
Bet.
I think how I chopped it up, it's one of my more creative shits that I've ever done to me. Just using the SP1200 and the 950.